A look there at the Lynn Fighting Knights getting ready to go out onto the field and do battle against the Tampa Spartans this afternoon. Welcome, Fighting Knight fans. Another great day for soccer here at Bobby Campbell Stadium at Lynn University. Today, a good matchup. Your Lynn University Fighting Knights, ranked 9th in the country, will be hosting the University of Tampa Spartans. Fighting Knights coming in today with a 9-1-0 record, 5-1-0 in conference. Tampa, on the other hand, coming in at 4-3-1, 3-2-1 in conference play. Fighting Knights coming into today's game, they have a little bit of momentum after a huge win on the road against rival Barry in their last game. That game saw a game-winning goal, the third of the season for Max Herbert. All three of the goals that he has scored so far this season have been game winners, so he has been coming up huge for the Fighting Knights in games that he has been in. For the Spartans, they are also coming in off of a win. They beat Embry-Riddle 3-0, and they're looking to knock off the number 9 ranked Fighting Knights. It should be a good one. So in a few moments here, both teams going to be getting out in the field, but until then, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Bobby Campbell Stadium at Lynn University. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Matt Mazzamero, and I will bring you all the action today on the pitch between the Spartans and the Fighting Knights. You see right there, both teams walking onto the field along with the officials, about to line up for the national anthem and get ready for 90 minutes. Should be a good matchup today, and definitely favors the Fighting Knights coming in as a stronger team with the better record, both in conference and overall. The only loss in the season came at home. It was a tough one against PBA. They lost 1-0, and they were ranked 4th at the time, but after that loss, dropped to 9th. Tampa, on the other hand, not ranked, and anything that it would be pretty impressive if they'd be able to come out victorious today against the Fighting Knights. So look there at players lined up midfield, starting lineups being announced, and national anthem to come.
Head coach of the Spartans is Adrian Book. He's assisted by Maurice Wardnart, Keith Bulk, Eric Sims, Creed Goddard, and Alex Delgado. And now, get on your feet and make some noise for your Lynn University Fighting Knights. In goal, number 1, Alexander Waugh. Defender, number 2, Elliot Lay. Defender number 4, Nicholas Patsky. Midfielder number 6, Lucas Yorner. Forward number 7, Alan Webb. Midfielder number 10, Matt.
National anthem finishing up there. Players shaking hands, taking positions, and getting ready for the whistle. It is Parents and Families Weekend here at Lynn University. A lot of families and of students of Lynn University on campus right now all weekend. Tons of activities and events. And now we're going to get you a look at your Fighting Knights starting lineup.
Any of those working smashing? No, all say the same thing.
A look there into the Fighting Knights huddle. There's number 1, Alex Roth, who has been the anchor in goal for the Fighting Knights. His last game in the 1-0 win at Barry. Recorded his 8th clean sheet of the season and the 16th of his career here at Lynn. Alex looking to maintain business as usual in goal today. And Fighting Knights looking to come out on top with a win. Officials are ready, both teams are ready, and we're underway. Tampa's going to start with it. They're going to play it back to their back line and push it over to the far side. Now slowly bringing it back to the near side. Ball bobbling around a little bit. Now kicked into the attacking third and then pushed back over midfield. Spartans pushing forward. A good idea, trying to find the lead man, but a Lynn defender steps in the way. That one going to get to Roth, and he's going to get rid of it. Boots that one past midfield. That's number 16 or 15, Zach Sofel. Lets that one go back to the goalie. And Tampa's going to restart. Tampa trying to control possession early here, something the Fighting Knights are going to have to do themselves. I mean, in the 1-0 loss against PBA, that was something that was tough for the Fighting Knights. They couldn't control possession enough in the right side of the field, and they were just unable to get off the right shots. So something they're going to have to look forward on improving today, and something they improved on in their last game and just hoping it carries over into today's game. Tampa now on the attack. 3 Fighting Knights chasing in the box and broken up. That's number 20. Sebastian Radakovic getting in the way of that one. Now Max Herbert finds Elliott Legg. And now it lands back at the feet of Herbert, who pushes it forward. And no one's going to be on the receiving end of that ball. It's going to roll out for a Spartans throw-in. Fighting Knights coached by head coach John Roots, assisted by Anthony Desperito and Vinny Kainth. Spartans coached by head coach Adrian Bush, associate head coach Maurice Laurenard, assistant coach Keith Folk, assistant coach and director of goalkeeping Eric Sims, goalkeeping assistant Cleet Goddard, and assistant coach Alex Delgado. Ball's thrown in, and now Fighting Knights have possession, and they're on the attack. That one's going back. It's in the box. No one's able to get a foot on it, and the Spartans finally clear it. That one finds Legg. Now he's trying to control possession. One-on-one there with number 13, Felipe de Sousa. Push back into the Spartans attacking third. Legg's going to chase that one down. De Sousa there. Both jostling for the ball. And now push back up towards midfield. Bergman with control. Over to Herbert. Herbert pushing up the far side. Trying to find Pooster, but finds only a Spartans defender. Now Taskey coming in sliding. That one's going to go out for a Spartans throw-in. Plays restarted. Ball is kicked towards the box. Headed away by Legg. Now controlled by Max Herbert. Herbert slowly moving forward. Fighting Knights trying to make something happen here. Now Legg on the near side. Up towards Bergman. Back to Legg. Now Radakovic and Taskey. Really trying to control and be patient, waiting for something to open up. A move there from Tomer Bitten, and now a good idea. Trying to find Webb up the line, but there's a Spartan that gets in the way of that. And now Taskey looking to make something happen. That one pushed back. Chasing is Radakovic. He's going to get to it. And he's going to give that one back to Roth. So they'll restart it from the goal. Good head there from Alex Gill. Spartans trying to find a man in the box. They were looking for Bay Downing, but unable to find him. Now Tomer Bitten gets a foot on it and pushes it towards midfield. Off the head of Gill. Now Torrey controlling with Sofel. A long ball. And now the Spartans with something going on in the box. A shot at goal, and that one bounces off the far post and ricochets in. Spartans find an early one here, early on in this first half, and they jump out to a quick 1-0 lead. Tough break there for the Fighting Knights. Roth unable to get a hand on that one, gets past him, and ricochets off the post and in. So the Fighting Knights quickly find themselves down here, now chasing a goal. We got a look at the goal here. That was Juancho Fernandez on the assist from Monty Barrow. Look at there at the back heel, into the box, and the shot off the post, nothing Roth can do. So the Fighting Knights chasing a goal. Tomer Bitten with possession. And that one cleared out of bounds behind the goal, and it'll be a kick for Jake Richards. Richards, the 6-foot, 175-pound sophomore from Bedworth, England. And Spartans restarting here. On the far side, trying to make something happen there, that's John Bentham. Pushed forward, and that one off the Spartans, a throw-in for the Fighting Knights. So not an ideal start, not the start the Fighting Knights were hoping to get after here today, but still a lot left to be played here in this first half, and plenty of time to get back into it. Alan Webb trying to keep control, unable to. Herbert looking for Gill, but Spartans get in the way. Now pushing forward on the counter. And that one's going to go out for a throw-in. Pooster looking for Gill. And now Webb comes in, and a foul is called on the Spartans. So free kick coming up for Lynn. And Webb, a little slow to get up now, gingerly walking that one off. So Bitten will get it restarted. Now he's going to bring it to the near side, Elliott Legg. Played back towards Nicholas Taskey. Forward to Herbert. Good idea looking up the side for Webb, but again, Bentham there on defense, preventing that one from happening. Now, a long ball across the width of the field, played over to Elliott Legg, and that's going to go out for a Fighting Knights throw-in. A good play there. He let Fernandez hit that one with his head to go out to maintain the possession, but now no one really able to have a solid control of the ball now. Legg kicks it back to Roth. 36 minutes left to play here in this first half. Tampa leads 1-0. Booster has it on the far side. Now Webb tries to quickly move it forward on the back heel, but offside's called. As Max Herbert just a little out ahead of the defenders on that one. Actually, it's going to go out for a throw-in, so Tampa's going to restart it. Good piece of defense to clear that one, any looming threats. Herbert goes up for it, and now that ball pinballing around a little bit. It's going to go out for Fighting Knights throw-in. Now Tampa controlling. Bay Downing with possession. Closing on him is Bergman. Now Richards able to clear that one back towards Downing. Bergman and Gill over there on defense as that one's kicked forward. Now controlled by Felipe de Sousa as a foul is called. Whistle blown here. A little confusion, a little explanation for Tampa from the ref. Referee not happy with something that he heard from the Tampa bench as play resumes. Elliott Legg now pushing forward on the attack. Good idea looking forward for Gill, but that one gets to Richards before Gill can get to it. Soulful looking for Sugden. Now Bjorner gets a foot on that one and gets possession back for the Fighting Knights. Puster and Herbert kicking it back and forth amongst themselves. Now the Fighting Knights patiently waiting to start an attack. Bergman controlling. Looking towards the middle. He finds Webb. Webb with the shot, but well above and wide of the post and the goal altogether. So that'll be a kick for Richards. A good idea from Webb, but just not the best shot selection. Richards on the restart, trying to find someone downfield. And he finds the head of Tomer Bitten. Herbert now pushes that one forward. Gill chasing. But Soulful there to avert the threat. Felipe de Sousa chasing on the attack now. Radakovic, as he gets that one to Roth, and the Fighting Knights are able to clear that one and try to restart. You can hear Coach Roots on the side saying, hold it, wants to have possession. Taskey intervening, gets that one up to Gill. Chased down by Herbert. Now push forward. Here comes Bergman. Bergman on the near side. He's towards the corner, over towards the box, but finds a Spartans defender. Tomer Bitten trying to make something happen. Herbert now controlling, weaving in and out of traffic. Takes a shot, but deflected before it reaches the goal. Now here comes Radakovic. Defender closing in on Bitten. Slides as that one's cleared up the field. And the Fighting Knights defending third. Handled by the feet of Roth. And the Fighting Knights on the restart. And now a throw in for Tampa. 29 minutes remaining in this half. Tampa still with the 1-0 lead. On the goal off the foot of Juancho Fernandez, who is now struggling to gain possession in the box, now has it. But Elliott Legg slips for a second, regains his composure, and gets the ball away. Shot on goal. Spartans wanted a handball called, but no whistle blown. Roth rolls that one to Tasky, and now the Fighting Knights are on the counter. He's got Bergman up the near side. He's got Webb up the far side as Herbert handles it and now decides to go with Webb. Webb with some nice footwork. Crosses it towards the box and caught in the air by Jake Richards. That cross just not high enough to get to Bergman. Torre with possession on the far side. And the Fighting Knights throwing.
Force it to that side.
That one played over to Elliott Legg. Ball gets through his legs, but still maintains possession. That one crossed over to Tasky. As now some fans arriving here for the Fighting Knights. That ball pushed forward. Bergman trying to get it, but cleared and out of bounds. Fighting Knights throwing. Finds Bjorner. Bjorner looking for Herbert, but outnumbered by Spartans in that area of the field. Pooster now with possession. And now Webb. Trying to get fancy with the footwork and dodge some defenders. Falls to the ground, and that one's going to go the other way. Tampa pushing forward, looking to extend their lead. That one broken up, and now the Fighting Knights gain possession. Herbert gets that one to Bergman. Bergman now passes it back to Legg. Legg for Herbert. Nice touch there to keep it away from the defense. Dribbles around a little bit, looking for something to open up. Fakes left, but goes right. Bitten with the shot now, and that's going to be wide left of the post. Wasn't a strong shot. Rolled on the ground the whole way, and Richards saw that one through, knew it was no problem, and now he's going to kick it away and get things restarted for the Spartans.
Go to him, Alex, go!
Fighting Knights bench screaming for Alex Gill to go towards the ball there. Spartans on the attack. And offside's called. That was Felipe de Sousa, just a little too eager to get ahead of that one. So Tasky now pushing forward around midfield. Finds Webb, and Webb quickly deflects that one back towards the middle of the field, but no one on the other end. And another offside's called. Bitten chips that one over the Spartans defender. Finds Radakovic, who is now looking for Bergman. Two defenders on him, gets it to Bjorner, who then deflects it back to Legg. And Taskey again. Still looking to make something happen. Looking forward. Finds Max Herbert. A little open field. The shot. And just well over the bar there. So another good-looking opportunity, but unable to convert, as now a couple subs getting ready to come on for the Fighting Knights. It's going to be number 12, Stefan Strohmeyer, and number 15, Martin Drobitz. Fighting Knights know they need to make something happen here. Strohmeyer, the other important attacker to this Fighting Knights team. Looking to get something started now. Tampa on the attack. Still leading the Fighting Knights 1-0 here. So those subs ready to come on now. Leaving the field is Bergman, as well as Alex Gill. Possession controlled on the far side. Fighting Knights trying to keep it, but somehow gets deflected back to the back line. Now Bjorner over the leg. Leg to Strohmeyer. Now Herbert. And Drobitz looking for a cross there. That one deflected off the Spartans. Throwing for the Fighting Knights. And a good part of the field to get something going, the attacking third. It's going to be Pooster on the throw-in. Gets it into Drobitz, and now it ends up at the feet of Herbert. Defenders chasing him, a long shot taken, and that one clears everything except the netting behind the goal. And Tampa's going to get this one restarted with the goal kick. Good boot from Richards, gets that one past midfield, and now deflected forward. D'Souza looking for something. He has possession. Two Fighting Knights back there. That one kicked away, and Pooster clears it. Now Drobitz trying to keep possession. Goes out of bounds, but Fighting Knights will maintain it. Strohmeyer looking for Webb, and that one off the head of John Bentham and goes out for a Fighting Knights throw-in. Restarting it quickly here. His leg, and now Strohmeyer with the ball. Out of bounds again, off the foot of Ramsey Torre. Good foot there from Bitton, and a shot off the foot of Strohmeyer, but behind the goal. Another goal kick for the Spartans.
Go that side so it plays the two. Let him have it. Let that one have it. Back, go.
Spartans on the restart. Controlling it in there, defending third. Now pushing it around midfield. Aggressive slide there from Martin Drobitz. Tampa's going to maintain possession. That throw-in off the head of Tasky, another throw-in. Sub now getting ready to come on for the Spartans, number 4, Victor Strand. Strand, the 155-pound junior from Stockholm, Sweden. Bentham on the near side. Now, another shot coming in from the Spartans, another good look, but deflected off the hands of Roth, and maybe the left post, couldn't quite tell from here, but however, no goal. Fighting Knights on the attack now, trying to push forward. Drobitz on the far side. Pushing forward, finds Tomer Bitten. Bitten and Drobitz keeping it between them. In the corner, crossing it towards the box. And that's off the head of Bentham. Fernandez controlling at midfield. Finds a teammate on the far side. Defended by Pooster and Bitten, and Drobitz comes in to get possession. A little over 17 minutes left here in this first half. Fighting Knights still trailing by a goal. Drobitz on the far side. And goes out for a Spartans throw-in.
He checked in. He checked in. He checked in.
Coming off here is Knut Soren Hovet, replaced by Victor Strand. Spartans looking to get it restarted. And they do. And now that ball falls at the feet of the Fighting Knights, who now have possession around midfield. Pushed forward. Now Strohmeyer trying to catch up to it. One-on-one the defender. Crosses it towards the box. On the ground, trying to find Webb, but cleared and out of bounds for Fighting Knights throw-in. Another sub getting ready to come on here for the Spartans. It's number 23, Marcus Woldsund. That's a 6'2", 180-pound freshman from Oslo, Norway. Woldsund coming on for Fernandez, who has that only goal so far that has been scored. Tasky plays it back to Roth. And now back to Tasky. Bitten finds a leg in the near side. Defender closing in on him. Pressure on leg. And crosses it back across the field to Tasky. Trying to find Drobitz, only finds the Spartans. And another sub here for the Fighting Knights. Number 19, Ilias Papadopoulos coming on for Tomer Bitten. Papadopoulos, 6'1", 190-pound junior from Hanover, Germany. Drobitz with the ball, trying to keep possession, trying to push it in front to himself, and now the Fighting Knights control. That's Bjorner who pushes it over to Luca Pooster. And kicks that one way ahead, off the head of Bentham, and now at the feet of Legg. Papadopoulos now pushing forward. Offside's called. Webb a little far out in front of that one. Possession shifts towards the Spartans. Schomer closing in on Richards there to try to apply a little pressure. Now Drobit's doing the same. D'Souza on the ground there after the hard foul. Clock is now stopped. And a water break for the players as he lays injured on the field. Trainer's going out to him. Going to be two more subs coming on for the Fighting Knights, Till Kramer and Mogg. Simon Till Kramer, the 6'2", 175-pound junior out of Hamburg, Germany. And Mogg, the 6', 185-pound sophomore from Ibbenburen, Germany. So D'Souza is up. Getting some water as players return to the pitch. Now Tampa getting it started here. Kicking that one out for a Fighting Knights goal kick. So Tasky now in the defending third for the Fighting Knights with possession. This is a lot of how the first half has gone so far for the Fighting Knights. A lot of possession in their own third and just unable to find that open shot. Now a throw in here with 12 minutes left in the half. Stromer tries to get something going there off the left foot, but rolls easily and handled by Richards. And that one kicked out, and now throwing for the Fighting Knights. Legg with the move there. Jukes out the defender. Now looks forward towards Mogg, but offsides is called. Now the Spartans controlling in their third. Another sub getting ready to come on for the Spartans, number 17, Michael Cabuzio, the 5'4", junior from Bloomingdale, New Jersey. Ball pinballing around in the Fighting Knights' third, now controlled by the goalie Roth. Kramer now up the near side, but offside's called yet again. Spartans passing it amongst themselves. Just trying to keep possession. They have the 1-0 lead, just trying to ride out the rest of this half. That one finds Papadopoulos, who kicks it over his head in behind himself. And the foul called on Pooster at midfield. So Sugden here on the free kick, getting it restarted towards the corner, and that's going to go out. Another throw in here. So Cabuzio coming on now, in for Monty Barrow. Catching a breather here. Barrow had the assist on the only goal off the foot of Juancho Fernandez earlier on in this half. That one kind of bobbling around in the box, but now out of the box towards midfield. Spartans controlling on the attack. Now Pooster steps in there and gets a foot on it, but it goes out. And a throw in for the Fighting Knights. Papadopoulos to Tasky. Now Radakovich. Possession taken away and then now regained by the Fighting Knights. Strohmeyer looking forward, trying to find Kramer. Unable to, the Spartans gain possession. Strohmeyer trying to go in there and get the ball, unable to do so. Mogg falls to the ground. And the Spartans pushing forward. There's two in the box. Felipe De Sousa at the top of the box. Long shot, but wide right of the post. Little sigh of relief there for the Fighting Knights, as De Sousa had a good look at that shot right there, but just unable to square it up. Kicks it right at the post, and Roth's going to get it started. Now Bjorner gets ahead on it. Fighting Knights pushing forward, trying to find Strohmeyer, but a little too far ahead of him. It's going to roll to Richards. Little over 6 minutes remaining in the half. Fighting Knights still chasing a goal. Down 1-0 off the early first half goal from the Spartans. Leg fighting for possession falls to the ground, and now a sliding Kramer comes in and goes out. Throw-in for the Spartans. A long throw in here into the box off the head of Radakovich. Now Leg finds it. He's got some speed. He's going to push it forward. Over to Drobitz. He's got a lot of field ahead of him. And just pushes that one a little too far ahead of himself. Tampa able to regain possession. That was Victor Strand getting that one away from Drobitz. Kicked forward, Taskey finds it. Now Papadopoulos weaving through a defender and falls to the ground. D'Souza has it. And now Torre. Back to D'Souza. Spartans playing in their defensive third. They now have it pushing up the far side. Two Spartans coming forward. That's Cabuzio on the far side in the corner. Crosses it towards the box, and Radakovic gets a foot on it, but not out of danger yet. Felipe D'Souza with a long shot from the top of the box. A diving Alex Roth gets a hand on it, deflects off his hand and the post. And now Taskey pushing forward. D'Souza slides in front of that one. He's been causing a lot of problems early on in this half, in this game for the Fighting Knights. A little scary there, a little scary moment, but good defense from Roth. Good effort. Full extension on that. We'll see if we can get a replay of that shot and the save from Roth. So a sub coming on now for the Spartans, number 6, Adrian Constantine, 6'2", 180-pound sophomore from Santa Cruz, Trinidad. Of course, Trinidad recently defeating the United States in World Cup qualifiers and knocked the United States out of the World Cup, out of the next World Cup that's going to be held in Russia. So a shocking loss for the United States as Spartans on the attack, trying to get something going, but cleared by the Fighting Knights, and Drobitz kicks that one out of bounds. And now we're going to get a look at that save from Roth. The shot from D'Souza, full extension save, gets two hands on it, but also a little help from that back post. Leg tries to push forward, but he is fouled. That one's going to be played all the way back to Roth. He's going to roll it to Taskey to get it restarted. 2:40 left on the clock. Radakovic has it. Now Papadopoulos. Forward to Till Kramer. Now all the way to the far side, and that's going to go to Pooster. Papadopoulos, another look forward. This time finds Mogg, but offsides. Coach Root's not happy there. Another offsides called on his players. That is, I believe, the third of this half on the Fighting Knights. So definitely something that's going to be addressed at halftime. Ramsey Torre getting ready on the free kick to get it restarted for the Spartans. Kicks it downfield, but deflected back. And now Strohmeyer trying to chase that one down, but the Spartans with possession. And a foul called here on Pooster. Looked like a good piece of defense, try to get possession, but the ref thought otherwise, and now that's going to be a free kick in a dangerous spot for the Spartans. That one coming into the box. And a Fighting Knight falls on the ground. I believe that was Bjorner. Strohmeyer trying to chase that one down and deflected out of bounds. Under a minute remaining. Legg's going to throw this one in and try to get something started quick. Finds Papadopoulos. Now Elliott Legg. Forward to Mogg, and now Kramer. Stromer gets a piece of that one, but pushes it over to the far side, and no teammates on the other end.
And in the box!
Spartans in the box, but cleared by the Fighting Knights. Here comes Kramer. 10 seconds left remaining in the half. And that's going to do it here for this first half. So after one half of play here at Bobby Campbell Stadium, the Spartans have surprised the Fighting Knights a little bit, and they've jumped out early with the early first half goal off the foot of Juancho Fernandez and the assist from Monty Barrow. So Fighting Knights find themselves in a spot they didn't expect to here, trailing 1-0 at the half. So we're going to go to the half, have a little break here, and show you some highlights, and we'll get back to the second half of action. We'll be right back.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents, get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Hello folks, and welcome to the Lynn Sports Network. I'm Tom Blake. Alongside me is Alex Slocum. We go live now as Toto Ghana prepares to take on his fourth exam of the day, needing to nail this one to ace them all. Your thoughts, Alex?
Thanks, Tom. It appears Toto has formed such a strong bond with his caddy from the Masters, he even started bringing him along to class.
Good afternoon. Thanks for coming today. Today is our midterm. Good luck to everybody.
Let's listen in now as Ghana discusses his approach with his caddy.
What are you thinking here?
Just give me the blue pen.
The blue pen? I think the pencil would be better.
Okay, let's try. No, Chad. I don't think so.
Okay, alright. Blue pen?
Yes, sir.
Blue pen.
Okay. I don't know.
You're not feeling that blue pen, are you?
No.
Oh, the black pen. Let's try the black pen.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, not good. Let's try. Let's go back to the pencil.
Pencil it is.
Okay, let's go.
Blue pen. Everybody quiet. Quiet on the tee. Quiet on the tee box.
What a recovery by Ghana. His fourth ace of the day.
We have 23 national championships. How many do you have?
I challenge you.
I challenge you.
I challenge you.
I challenge you.
I challenge you, Division One. Come to Lynn.
The Lynn Sports Network had a big pickup in the offseason, netting single-season three-point record holder Pepe Vasquez to its staff. And she has proven on and off the court, she gets buckets.
Pepe, can you fill this out for me?
Sure, no problem. Oh, Pepe.
Woo!
Is it alright? Oh, Pepe. Yeah.
Hey, Pepe, you got this way on your way out?
Thanks. Oh, Pepe.
Pepe. Hello, folks, and welcome to the...
My family moved here from Cuba when I was 9. They won a lottery to be able to come here. I'm motivated to play for them every day and to one day be able to create opportunities for my children that they created for me.
I grew up 1,460 miles from here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I was one of the few people to leave my hometown. The people who believe in me are the people I do it for. Everything I achieve for myself, it's also for them.
Being a Lynn student athlete has been an incredible experience for me. It's given me a platform to make a difference. On my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I think it's important for everyone to find that thing.
Whatever motivates you.
Find it.
Find it.
Let it fuel you.
Let it fuel you.
Let it ignite your spirit.
Let it drive your service.
Let it fuel your strength.
That's
what
what
motivates us.
Welcome back to Bobby Campbell Stadium. Second half play ready to get underway here. Fighting Knights trailing 1-0 to the Tampa Spartans off of the early first half goal from Juancho Fernandez. So Fighting Knights looking to come from behind today. If they're going to win this game, they're down 1-0. They're going to start with the ball here in the second half in a moment. Both teams ready, just waiting on the refs. Refs are good. Play's going to resume. Right off the bat, Radakovic looking down the near side towards Webb. John Bentham has been there all day for the Spartans. Good defense from him. But Webb gets the ball in the box. Strohmeyer now. Possession. A good shot, but deflected. Now a shot from Bitton, and that one's in the goal! Tomer Bitton off the right foot finds the back of the goal. Just like that, we have an equalizer early on in the second half. 1-1 is the score. Tomer Bitton, a beautiful shot from him. Sneaks past Jake Richards, and the Fighting Knights bring the score level. So a quick start here. New ball game. Now Fighting Knights looking to get the ball back from the Spartans and take the lead. We'll see if we get the replay of that goal in a second. A look here. Into the box from Webb. Strohmeyer tries to take a shot, deflects it off a player to the foot of Bitton. Finds it, right foot. Bottom corner, great shot, great result. 1-1 is the score now. Spartans trying to get something going. In the first half, the Fighting Knights had 6 shots and none of them on goal, so that their first shot on goal today and a successful shot. Spartans, on the other hand, had 4 shots in that first half, and 3 of them were on goal. Bitton now with possession in midfield. Kramer trying to get to it. That one pushed forward. And a shot, but wide off the foot of Felipe de Sousa. He has been causing all kinds of problems for the Fighting Knights today. Been aggressive both defensively and offensively. Creating opportunities. Created an opportunity for himself there, but just wide of the post. Fighting Knights able to exhale a sigh of relief and get the ball restarted. Papadopoulos with possession. And now possession switches. Spartans on the attack the other way. 2 pushing forward. Here comes D'Souza. He's got the ball. Looking for Fernandez. Unable to, and now John Bentham's going to throw this one in. Looking towards the box, finds the foot of D'Souza. D'Souza between 2 Fighting Knights. On the far side of the box, a wild shot taken and clears everything, goes behind the goal for a kick. So a lot of early action here so far in the second half. Only been playing for about 3 minutes at this point. Both teams taking some aggressive shots. For the Fighting Knights, a good shot from them, and score now level 1-1. But the Spartans on the attack once again. Possession is held by Bentham. That one's pushed forward, and that one gets through to Roth. A booming kick from Roth, looking for Webb down the near sideline. Ricochets off Benham, then off of Herbert. That one's into the box, but Richards there to clear it. That one now played on the far side. Over there was Bergman. And Fighting Knights lose possession here. Foul called. Spartans ball. Oh, a little shoving between a couple players there. Little action, a little word from the ref. No card shown. Just the initial foul. So Spartans getting it restarted here. Looking downfield, finds the head of Taskey. And now off the head of Herbert. Back to the Spartans for possession. A foul call. Now that's going to switch possession in favor of the Fighting Knights. Good footwork there from Taskey. A nice touch from Webb. Papadopoulos finds Till Kramer. Slides on the ground. That one's pushed to the far side. Towards the box. Now Stroman pushing forward. A shot off the foot of Stroman and saved. Stopped by Jake Richards and thrown back out for the restart. Tamara Benton playing some tough defense, closing in on players with the ball. Now Papadopoulos trying to get the ball midfield. Unable to as he slides unsuccessfully. Now the Spartans pushing up the far side. Elliott Legg gets a foot on that one. Now he's going to counter it for the Fighting Knights. Here comes Webb. He's got some numbers. He finds Stromer on the far side. He's all by himself. Overshoots him a little bit, and that's going to go out for a Spartans throw-in. Throw in here. Now Ramsey Torre gives the ball up to Bentham. Bentham forward to Barrow. That one drilled out of bounds by the Fighting Knights. Throw in for Tampa. Looking for a teammate on the throw-in. A deep throw downfield. That one only finds the head of Elliott Legg. Herbert pushes that one forward with a flick of the right foot. Now Bitten pushes that one a little too far forward on the attack, and that one's going to roll out for a Spartans throw-in. Quick restart off the head of Webb. Finds the feet of Herbert. The defender on him pushes it over to Bitten. Now Webb with the ball again. Pushes through, but a little miscommunication there. Thought he had Till Kramer on the through ball, but no one on the receiving end. So Spartans regain possession, slowly pushing forward from their defensive third. That one kicked upfield, only one Spartan down there, and that one off the head of Taskey. Now a quick counter here. Bergman on the far side. Towards the middle, tries to find Herbert and Webb, but unable to. Spartans the other way. De Souza pushing back and forth with Radakovic in the corner. Trying to find a teammate in the top of the box, unable to. Now Bergman again on the far side. He's got Stromer ahead of him. Herbert in the middle of the field, and he's got Webb on the near side. Fancy footwork there. Tries to weave through a couple defenders. Keeps possession. Now gives the ball up to Papadopoulos. Now Bitten controls at midfield. Over to Legg. Fighting Knights trying to build another attack, trying to break this 1-1 tie. Slow build up here. Far side now, that's Bergman. Now Radakovic to Taskey. And defenders closing in. Taskey saw it happening, runs up to it and clears that one out of bounds. And a good idea there to do that because number 20, Marcel Salakat, was closing in quickly and would have had an easy one-on-none fast break down the field. So Tampa restarting here in the defensive third.
Come on, keep going! Keep it inside, Dad! Good on his touch!
looking for Bentham. Fighting Knights get the ball. That one played back to the goalie, Richards. That one pushed out of bounds. Now a sub coming on for the Fighting Knights. It's going to be number 22, Eric Rosling, 5'11", 160-pound junior from Sweden. He's going to be coming on, that is, look, wrong team there that subbed in. I was looking at the wrong side, excuse me. Spartans now with possession. Ball at midfield now towards the near corner, towards Benham. Deflected off of Elliott leg and a throw in for Tampa. Another slow buildup of attack for the Spartans. Found themselves on the defense quickly here in the second half as the Fighting Knights came out with no remorse, scored that early goal, and now score is tied. The Spartans looking to break it. Unable to there is good head from Simon Coops, number 22. Leg slides into it and finds Stromae around midfield. He's got Webb racing up the field on the attack, but Spartans push that one back to the goalie Richards. So nothing going there for the Fighting Knights. Torre. Now it's going to go back to Richards again. .32 minutes still remain in the second half. Spartans just kind of kicking it around amongst themselves, playing a game of keep away there. As D'Souza has the ball, trying to find someone upfield, and he does. Finds number 9, Fernandez, but that one is going to be deflected out of bounds. Throw in here. Bounces off a few heads, and that's going to roll out on the far side, and I think that's going to be a corner for the Spartans, their first of the day. This is the first corner of the day for either team. Be taken here in the second half with 31 minutes remaining. That one comes into the box. And whistle is blown. That one went over the line. So goal kick here for the Fighting Knights. So that first corner of the day, unsuccessful. Roth gets that one past midfield, but Spartans had possession for a second, then lose it, but now regain it again, and now the ball lands at the feet of Max Herbert. Who passes it back to Radakovic, and he's going to kick it way out of bounds, going to go in the seats. Spartans on the restart. Ramsey Torre. Over to Bentham. Now Webb closing in on him as that one's played over to the middle. Sugden looking forward, only finds Roth. Now Ilias Papadopoulos. And bitten over the leg. Back to Bitton, little give and go there. Pushes forward, now trying to find Alan Webb. He's got some speed, he's got numbers. No one on him, falls in the box, and a penalty is going to be called. A foul on the Spartans in the box on an attacking Alan Webb. Sets up a penalty shot and a great opportunity here for the Fighting Knights to break this 1-1 tie. The whole bench knew that one immediately. Showed their emotions as they were ecstatic as the whistle was blown. Big opportunity here for Alan Webb. So Webb's going to take this one. Here it is. And the shot is good! A goal here for Alan Webb. Fighting Knights take a 2-1 lead with 29 minutes remaining in the second half. They finally break through. They come back all the way. 2-1 now is your score. A great goal from Alan Webb created off of the penalty. We'll see if we get a replay of both the foul and the goal in a second. But a great opportunity there for the Fighting Knights as they convert on the goal and now take a 2-1 lead in the second half. A look there. Richards, no chance. That one bottom left, back of the net. Beautiful shot and a beautiful goal for Alan Webb. So now the Spartans find themselves trailing for the first time today. Now we're going to take a look at this foul that led to the penalty shot. See the ball is pushed forward there, and Webb's got a clear shot and dragged down by Ramsey Torre. Sets up the shot and now scores 2-1. Spartans have it on the attack. And they're going to get a throw-in on the far side. Sub coming on now for the Spartans, number 4, Victor Strand. He's going to return to action. Used as a sub in the first half. Looks like he's going to be coming on for Knut Soren Hovet. So it turned out to be a pretty slow start for the Fighting Knights this afternoon. Has so far been in their favor in the second half. Roth's going to get a chance to kick this one away as Martin Drobitz now getting ready to come on as a sub for Stefan Stromer. Roth boots that one up towards midfield. Throw in for the Fighting Knights. In good field position. They have the lead now. All they have to do is defend it. But a chance here in good position. Who knows? Maybe they'll go on attack, score another goal. Bergman out there controlling in the far side. Pushed back and played to Nicholas Taskey as two players on one on each team are down. I did not see the collision, but by the looks of it, both players in some serious pain. Trainers on both sides going to head out there and assess the situation. Radakovich looks to be up, but definitely feeling that right leg a little bit. Felipe de Sousa, on the other hand, he's just getting up, limping around, trying to walk that one off himself.
Referee.
So both players able to get to their feet under their own power.
Two. Referee. Two yellows. One for us, one for them. Just for number 13? Okay. Thank you.
And there's going to be a yellow card on that play on De Sousa. Hard foul there, and lines back up to be subbed back in. So the Fighting Knights on the restart. Legantaski passing it back and forth in the defensive third. Now Radakovich is going to push forward a little bit. And a good ball towards Drobich. Drobich breaks free ahead of everyone, takes a shot, but deflected off the hands of Richards. Another shot there. That one, the follow-up coming in from Coops, but both unsuccessful as Richards able to control that one and restart it for the Spartans. Almost another scoring opportunity there. So the Fighting Knights not resting on their laurels. Spartans controlling on the near side, goes out, and that's going to be a throw-in for the Fighting Knights. Legs looking downfield towards Drobitz and Webb. That one off the head of Drobitz. Lands at the feet of Webb, who finds a hole through two defenders. Now he's breaking away in the box. Unable to get a shot off, falls to the ground, and that one's going to roll to the goalie Richards. So good opportunity there, but Webb unable to keep his balance in the box and get a good shot off, so the Spartans are going to restart it. Push deep downfield, and that's going to roll right to Alex Roth. He's going to handle that one. 25 minutes remaining in the half. That one breaks through. Drobich trying to get it to the ball, but held back a little bit there by a Spartans defender. Unable to get to the ball, but Fighting Knights still with possession. Herbert now pushing forward around the top of the box, trying to control it. He's got Bitton moving forward. He looks for Bitton, but finds Webb on the near side. Webb to Elliott Legg, building an attack, now moving closer to the box. Tries to weave through a couple defenders, unable to. Now the Spartans with possession. Good job by Legg to get in there, to get a foot on that and break up possession. Now the ball at the feet of Herbert. Tries to find Drobitz, but kicks it too hard, and that's going to go out for a Spartans kick. Tampa restarts it again. Torre. Over to Bentham. Now that one finds Coops at midfield, who passes it to Bitten. Now Bitten moving forward on the attack. Pushes it to Drobitz. Now Bitten. A wide open shot. Takes it, but wide right of the post. A good idea. Got a good look at that goal, but hit the wrong side of the foot, and that's going to go out for another kick for Richards. It's actually going to roll that one. Two more subs getting ready to come on for the Spartans. D'Souza trying to move forward there on the through ball. Pushed to the ground by Taskey, and a foul called in good position for the Spartans.
He did, yes, sir. 11. 11 are we going for? 11 for 9. All right, thank you.
Two subs getting ready to come on. That's number 6, Adrian Constantine, and number 11, Romario Grant. Constantine, the sophomore from Trinidad. Grant, the senior from Jamaica. So D'Souza's lining up for the free kick in a good spot. The shot is taken, and a great piece of defense there from Roth to keep that one out of the goal. And Ross a little shaken up there. He's going to fall to the ground. Ball might have hit him funny, the way he caught that, but a great look at the goal and a great shot from D'Souza, but well defended by Roth, who finds himself on the ground, and the trainer is going to go out and check on him. I mean, that could not have been a better look at the goal on a free kick in that position for the Spartans. A great kick from D'Souza, but however, dead middle of the goal, right at Roth. So Fighting Knights catch a break here. 21:54 left on the clock. Roth still down over there. Roth finally back to his feet. D'Souza going over there to check on him. A good sign of camaraderie and sportsmanship among these players. But it's going to be a corner for the Spartans. Second of the half and of the game. Kick comes into the box. Finds a head, but not a foot of any Tampa players. That one now cleared by Papadopoulos towards midfield. It's going to find Sofel. And he's going to push that one ahead of everyone and out for a goal kick. Fighting Knights throw in. It's going to be Bergman. Tries to find Drobitz, but unable to. Now Taskey fighting for possession. Gets a foot on it. Herber's going to settle underneath it. Jockeying for possession again. Now has possession. Trying to find Drobitz. He's got Webb in the box. Webb takes the shot. Just wide of the post. Another good look there, but wide left. And a sigh of relief from the Spartans. He had Drobitz on the opposite side of the box. However, getting it to him would have been a little bit of an issue with two Spartans defenders standing between them. So he took the shot himself, had a good look at it, but just wide left. Spartans chasing a goal here. Pushing forward, trying to get something going. Still with possession as that one's crossed towards the box, off the foot of D'Souza, and then deflected off the foot of Taskey. Tampa player pushes the ground, no fouls called. Webb has it, finds Drobitz on the far side. Drobitz has a few defenders around him as that one is booted out of play and almost over the seats. It's going to be a throw in here for the Fighting Knights. So Bergman on throw-in. Finds Coops. And another throw-in. Now Papadopoulos, no one around him. He's got Leg. Leg on the near side. Webb ahead of him. Gets it to Webb. Now back to Leg. Defender on him. Leg tries to play it underneath him. Foul is called. The free kick for the Fighting Knights. Clock is stopped as the ref, not happy, going to deliver a yellow card over to that Spartans bench. The referee not taking any flack from either coach today. Made that clear in the first half and now keeping his promise. Delivers the yellow card there. Warning given to the Spartans bench. It's now a free kick. Herbert sets up for it. He's got Drobitz at the top of the box. And he's going to kick that one to the far side, trying to find Benton. Off of his head and safely into the hands of Richards. Now here comes Sofel for the Spartans. Now controlling on the far side, up the line a little bit. And cleared back the other way by Coops. Trying to find Downing downfield, but only finds Elliott Legg. Papadopoulos gets a little tangled, but foul is going to be called in favor of the Fighting Knights. Sub getting ready to come on for the Fighting Knights, number 6, Lucas Bjorner. Taskey looking downfield for Drobitz. Finds Herbert. Two defenders on him, tries to split them to find Webb, unable to. Good defense from Bentham. Controlled here by Salakat. Now Spartans on the attack. That one breaks through to the Fighting Knights back line. Bergman finds Herbert, who is tripped, and a foul was called. Now Coops trying to find someone in the middle. Brings it back out to the far side, but unable to find Drobitz. Now here come the Spartans playing it on the near side. That one goes out now. The sub coming on. Coops coming off for Bjorner. Just under 16 minutes left here in regulation. Leg restarts this one to Tasky. Trying to find Drobitz, but he's covered by two defenders. That ball pinballs around and finds Bergman. Now Papadopoulos. Moving back towards the middle. Trying to find Alan Webb. Alan Webb wrestling with Bentham. Neither able to gain possession yet. Now Webb falls to the ground. No foul is called, and Bentham's going to push it up the near sideline. Pushing forward is Sugden. And slide from leg there. Kicks that one out for Spartans throwing. But it's going to bring on two more subs for the Spartans. Number 3, Knut Soren Hovit comes back on, as well as number 9, Juancho Fernandez, who can take credit for the only goal the Spartans have this afternoon. Bentham gets this one restarted, but finds a Fighting Knights defender. Now Drobitz racing up the field, trying to get something going with Sofel. But Sofel gets the ball before Drobitz, and Spartans are going to try to build an attack. D'Souza finds a teammate. That's Salakat now at the ball. Over to Fernandez. Webb gets to it. And he crosses it to Papadopoulos, who then passes to Bergman, who is pushing up the far side. Back to Radakovic, who finds Tasky. Off the head of Fernandez, and a throw-in for the Fighting Knights. Going to be a long throw from leg. Gets to Tasky. And a handball called here. Handball called on number 6, Adrian Constantine. So a free kick for the Fighting Knights. No time restarting that one. He's got Papadopoulos moving towards the far corner. Crosses it, looking for Webb, but unable to get it to him. Now Fernandez controls it, up to Salakat. Pushing forward to D'Souza. Chasing is Radakovic, and a shot off target, off the foot of D'Souza, wide left, and a goal kick for Alex Roth. .12:30 remaining in this half. Roth on the restart. Looking downfield. Past everyone, and that's going to be a Spartans throw-in. Fernandez gets it. Now shifted over to the far side. A few Tampa players in the box. Whistle's blown and a foul is called. Good kick from Roth, goes out of bounds. And the Spartans throw it in. Bentham has it now. Tries to find D'Souza, and he does. Play getting aggressive between Bjorner and D'Souza. Kicks it forward, finds Taskey. Good defense there. Taskey jumping up to get ahead on that one before it gets past him. Now Bjorner keeps that one in, trying to find Drobitz, unable to. Off a couple heads. Players fighting for possession. Spartans get it. Big boot up the field. Only finds Fighting Knights. That ball headed forward to Drobitz. Now Webb streaking upfield. Finds him. Open man. No one on him. Takes the shot. Just wide. A great look there. No one on Alan Webb. He had a great opportunity, and he usually capitalizes on those. He knows he's messed up here, but a good look, just not the result Fighting Knights were looking for. We're going to get a replay of that right now. So it was a great piece of play there. Drobitz had it, and you had Webb streaking up the middle of the field. No one on him, burns everyone. Just one-on-one with the goalie and kicks it wide left. So tough break there for the Fighting Knights. Almost extended the lead to 2. Papadopoulos gets it to Drobitz. But possession is now changed. Tampa still looking for that equalizer, trailing 2-1. And the shot, and a great save from Roth. That one saved another goal. And it kept this game, the score the way it is. Fighting Knights still maintain the lead 2-1. So another save for Roth. That one had goal written all over it. Fighting Knights going to restart it here. Good defense from Drobitz, able to control that one. A late whistle as a player is down for the Spartans. We're going to get a look at that save from Roth on that last shot from the Spartans. So the Fighting Knights defense breaks down a little bit there. D'Souza controls it, gets it up to a teammate, but other ideas from Roth. Now Fernandez, one-on-one with Webb. Gets past him a little bit, still beats him up the line, and now looking for teammates towards the middle. That one deflected, now Webb gets to it. Over to Herbert, back to Webb. Now Bitten gets it and gets it to Pooster, back to Bitten. D'Souza behind him. Now Drobitz has it. And he's got Herbert to his right. And he's going to kick it over the far side to Papadopoulos. Now back to Bitten. In the middle. A long shot from Bitten. From way out. Finds the hand of Richards as well as the left post. So good idea there from Bitten. A great shot. No one around him. He had plenty of space, so why not take the shot? You're up a goal already. And a good idea, just a little off. It's now Sugden. Finds Salakat, and now Spartans have it in the corner. Kick towards the middle, but picked up by Roth. 6 minutes remaining in the game.
Martin, 5 minutes, buddy. Come on, Martin. Come on, buddy. Come on. Concentrate, White. Concentrate. Just tell it. Just tell it.
Herbert with possession. Finds Coops. Plays it back to Pooster, who now pushes forward, but no one on the receiving end. Drobitz closing in. Ball cleared by the Spartans. Now Coops again, one-on-one with Bendham. Back to Herbert. Fernandez on him, now to Pooster. That ball forward towards Coops, off the head of Bentham, and a foul is called. Quick restart. Spartans wasting no time here, trailing by a goal. And now Salacat pushing forward. A shot there off the foot of Barrow, but not on goal and plenty wide. No threat. So Roth's going to get rid of it.
Come on, White! Finish the game! Come on! Second! Papa, just drop!
Spartans up the far side. Out of bounds and a throw-in. They'll restart it quickly. Bergman tries to slide into it, unable to get to it. Now that one booted high and out of bounds behind the goal. Goal kick for Alex Roth. Played to the near side. Coops trying to get there. Contested and a foul called on him. So Fernandez does a good job getting the foul called there. So now Soulful's going to take the free kick. Towards the box, can't find anyone, deflected off of the head, and that's going to go out of bounds for another Spartans throw-in. Towards the box, and that one finds the back of the net. A surprise goal there for the Spartans, and kind of caught everyone by surprise. Score now quickly equalized at 2. With just under 3 remaining. Words exchanged from the Fighting Knights bench. And a red card shown to the Fighting Knights bench. So a little confusion here. We get a replay. 2 subs coming on. Webb back in for Coops. A look there at the goal. Kind of just bounces off a couple players in the box and casually finds the back of the net. So 2-2 now, even score again, under 3 minutes to play. That goal coming to the credit of Knut Soren Hovet, the sophomore from Norway. So the referee explaining the situation, the players on the field. As a red card is shown to the Fighting Knights bench. So now Fighting Knights in the restart. Unable to find anyone there is bitten, but ball lands back. Bjorner now with possession, over to Pooster. Pushing forward, trying to find Webb. Benton playing good defense, heads the ball, but finds Herbert. Deflects off a couple Spartans, and now Bjorner with possession. Finds Webb. Webb in the box. Gets in front of him, takes a shot, but saved easily by Richards. Right in front of the goal on the right side. Kicks it right at Richards. On the ground, a simple save, and Spartans are going to restart it. Quickly on the attack the other way. They got De Sousa, no one else. He's going to take it into the corner and wait for his teammates to catch up. Tasky, good defense there. That one deflects off of Bjorner, goes out of bounds. Possession in favor of the Spartans. So a surprise twist here to the end of this game. No one really expected to see, especially the Fighting Knights, as they go down 1-0 after the half. They come out after the half, equalize it, and take a 2-1 lead. And now with 3 minutes remaining, they give up the equalizing goal. Score is now 2-2, and the Spartans on the attack looking to break this tie. And the shot is just off the left post. So a dangerous shot there from the Spartans. They almost break through and take the lead, but the Fighting Knights get a little luck from the post. Minute 22 remaining. This one played way back. Bergman there. Now trying to get it forward, but unable to. 1 minute remaining in this one. No one's able to score forward. That horn blows at the end of regulation. There will be 2 halves of overtime. Papadopoulos trying to get to that one, but it'll be a throw-in for the Spartans. Also another sub coming on. Victor Strand ready to come back onto the field. Strand's going to be coming on here. He'll be replacing Adrian Constantine.
What's up? Green was the one who scored because I wanted the assist.
That's it. I just hit the one.
So that's going to do it for regulation. Spartans with a surprising late goal there in the second half. Draw even at 2. So it'll be a sudden death overtime. If no one scores in the first half of this overtime, it'll go to a second half. And still, if no one scores at that point, it'll end in a draw. So with that score being tied at 2, players are going to take a little brief break before overtime gets underway, and we'll be right back on the Lynn Sports Network. We are back and just about ready to begin this first half of overtime. It will be separated into two 10-minute halves, and the first goal wins it. An interesting twist here. We'll give you a little scoring recap. First half, Tampa comes out swinging, goes into the half 1-0, and the Fighting Knights come out, score a very quick goal, equalize it 1-1, and then later on take the lead 2-1 on a penalty off the foot of Alan Webb. And then with 3 minutes remaining in the second half, the Spartans somehow get one to squeak past Alex Roth and tie it back up at 2. So that's where we are now. Fighting Knights looking to get a goal early here and try to end this. Couple cards given here. 2 yellows for Tampa, as well as a red on Connor Talbot of the Fighting Knights. He was given a red at the end of regulation, told to leave, and so now ref's just about ready, making sure everything's good to go. And it's going to be the Fighting Knights starting out with it here. So played back to Benton, pushed forward. Webb trying to get possession on that far side. And now Drobit's trying to make something happen, but possession switched the other way. Number 5, Daniel Brennan out there for overtime, as well as Christoph Mogg. Radakovich forward to Drobitz. And now Drobitz, he's got 2, he's got Webb and Herbert. Gets it to Webb. Webb crosses it, but too much on the foot of Webb. Over the goal, and that's going to be a kick for Richards. That was a good early opportunity here in this first half of overtime. A little more patience and maybe a better look, but that's what the Fighting Knights are going to do with their first real look on offense. So Richards is going to boot this one to midfield. Actually past midfield, off the head of Brennan. Now Downing, but that one kicked the other way by Radakovich. And now back with the Spartans on the attack. The only Spartan in the attacking third is D'Souza. A flag is blown for offsides, and the Fighting Knights are going to regain possession. Radakovich gets the restart over to Benton and now to Brennan. Benton finds Drobitz, back to Benton. Now down the corner trying to find Mogg. Mogg is there. No one really in the box yet. One-on-one on the outside of the box. Fighting Knights lose possession a little bit, but regained by Pooster. So they'll regroup and try again. Trying to make something happen, trying to find the open man in the open spot. Mogg with possession and slices that one with the outside of his foot. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Richards boots that one, finds the head of Mogg. Pinballs around a little bit, and that's going to fall at the possession of the Spartans. And roll back to Richards. Sugden looking upfield. Tries to find Downing, unable to. Picked up by Roth. Now Brennan's going to restart it on the far side. Webb racing forward. But that ball ahead of everyone. That's going to roll out for another goal kick. 6:30 left in the first half of overtime. Brennan heads it. Now the ball finds Pooster, but then kicked back to the possession of the Spartans as Mogg comes in aggressively, unable to get the ball. Bergman with it, though. Fighting one-on-one in the corner. Clears it forward. And Constantine's going to control it. And now that one's going to roll back all the way to Jake Richards once again. Spartans slowing down play a little bit, controlling it in their defensive third. Now a kick forward, but it's just going to find the hands of Alex Roth. Fighting Knights working it up the far side. Now the ball passed towards the middle to Tomer Bitten. Bitten looking for Webb, but two defenders on him as a sub now coming on. Coming off is number 14, Christoph Mogg, being replaced by number 13, Simon Till Kramer. Throw in here, finds Drobitz. And almost cleared by the Spartans, lands at midfield. Bregman there fighting for possession with De Souza. Good chip forward, finds Kramer. And it clears out of bounds for Fighting Knights throwing. Cross towards the middle and pushed over the bar by Richards. What looked like it was deflected off the hands of Richards, but I guess not. Would have been a corner, but however, it is a goal kick. Spartans on the attack, but Brennan there to clear that one out of bounds. Downing on the restart.
And you don't have to do like word for word.
Bang! Get with 10!
Yeah, I would like to
Bang!
do that
Slide
grade,
it!
because that's gonna like show me how much like effort I'm gonna put in.
Touch it over the top, guys.
Fighting Knights on the restart.
Touch it over the top.
2:30 remaining in the first half of overtime. First goal wins it. Score is tied 2-2. So Pooster's got it around midfield on the far side. Looking for Drobitz, but Drobitz unable to get to it in time. Little moment of danger there for the Spartans. That one gets behind Constantine, almost stolen by Drobitz, but Tampa lucky there to regain possession. Now Herbert, a ball forward towards Drobitz. Off the head of Constantine. Whistle blown, and it's going to be a free kick for Tampa. Now already 1 minute left in this first half of overtime. That one kicked towards the box. Plenty of Fighting Knight defenders there, able to get that one out of danger. So that's going to do it for this first half of overtime. Nothing doing here. Score remains tied 2-2. With that, we'll take a little break and be right back for the second half of overtime. Back here on the Lynn Sports Network. Matt Masmero here. I've been bringing you all the play-by-play action today between this Sunshine State Conference matchup between the Tampa Spartans and your Lynn University Fighting Knights. Fighting Knights finding themselves in a position they never thought they'd be in, tied at 2 with Tampa going into the second half of overtime. Fighting Knights had it to start the first half, so Tampa's going to start it here. So DeSouza's going to get started for the Spartans, and they're going to play it from their defensive third. That ball shifts back towards the middle. And now the far side. A little too much power on that kick. It goes out of bounds for Fighting Knights throw-in. Good idea from Herbert, but that pass finds the foot of the Spartans. Shot there, clears everything. Goal kick for Roth. Big boot there from Roth. Gets that up 3/4 of the field. Now Bjorner gives it to Legg, up the near side. Looking forward to Herbert, but a little too much on that. It's going to get through to the goalie Richards. Webb chasing, but Spartans controlling it. Off the head of Legg, but Tampa gets possession and now in a good position on the attack. Deflected out of bounds. Fighting Knights throw-in. Chasing is Drobitz in the Fighting Knights attacking third. And no threat there. Zach Solfel gets that one back to Richards for the restart. Herbert now with possession. Finds Drobitz and just a little too hard of a touch off his foot. But Fighting Knights still with possession. Bjorner now to Elliott Legg. Good defense there from John Bentham. He's been doing that all day. Gets that one out of bounds. Slow down play. Legg is going to throw it in again. Tries to get to Webb, but a foul is called. So this foul in favor of the Fighting Knights. They're going to get a free kick in their attacking third. Scoring opportunity here, depending on where this ball is kicked into the box. So Herbert sets up. There's 4 Fighting Knights in the box. And Webb just outside. Into the box. Off a couple legs. No one able to get a real foot on that one, and whistle is blown for a foul, and that's going the other way. About 6 minutes left in the second half of overtime. Spartans kicking forward, only finding the Fighting Knights defense. Bitten controlling it, looking for Webb. Now Drobitz in the box. And an offside's called on him. A pretty inopportune time, so a free kick for the Spartans. Kicked forward, no one on the receiving end. .4:30 remaining. Throw in here at midfield. Bergman controlling it. Trying to find Herbert, but his pass a little off target. Bad touch there from the Spartans. Fighting Knights able to regain possession. Now Bitten again at midfield. Forward to Herbert. Couple defenders on him. And that ball gets through, and foul is called for the handball on the Fighting Knights. Now 3 players down. That's a pretty rough collision, and they're going to stop the clock, and trainers are going to come on once again. On the ground is Leg. Can't make out which Tampa player that is, but Sam Holland was on the ground, got up almost immediately before the trainer even got there. So 3:55 remaining in overtime. Score is tied even at 2. Now both players finally up. Always a good sight to see, walking off on their own power. Leg's going to go over to the sideline, but he will go back on. And meanwhile, a sub getting ready to come on for the Spartans, number 23, Marcus Woldson. Good idea looking upfield. Sam Holland getting aggressive there on defense. Now Bergman one-on-one in the far side corner. Slides in front of that one. That's going to be a corner for the Spartans. So about 3:10 left. Corner here for the Spartans, an opportunity possibly to get the goal to win this game. That kick comes into the box, but not a very strong kick. But Spartans still controlling it. Another cross comes in and almost over the head of Roth, but cleared by that back line. That was Radakovic getting a foot on that one. Still not out of danger yet. Fernandez with the ball. Finds D'Souza. D'Souza trying to make something happen outside the box. Brennan and Leg. Leg coming in to get the ball. Now the Fighting Knights with possession. No whistle called. And now a foul. So a free kick for the Fighting Knights, and just at a time they're about to counter and move upfield. Looks like Roth is going to take this one. 2 minutes left. The big boot from Roth, looking for Webb. Only finds the head of John Bentham. Kick back towards Roth. And a whistle. So it'll be another free kick. Remember, they just need one goal. All the Fighting Knights standing at the top of the box, except for the exclusion of Bergman, Radakovic, and Leg. That one towards the box. Off the head of Brennan, but handled by Richards safely, and the Spartans are going to have another opportunity to attack. That one gets to Roth, and he quickly restarts this one. Just under a minute left. Bitten has it. He's got Leg on the near side. Time's running out here. It's going to be one of the last attacks. A nice back heel from Holland, but now cleared out of bounds, and another Fighting Knights throw-in. Card here now. Handed out. The third card, yellow card of the day, shown to the Spartans. This time on number 20, Marcel Salakat. Throw-in finds Holland. Holland in the corner, tries to cross it. Still unable to get possession, and now that one's going to go the other way in possession of Tampa. 20 seconds left. They're going to be pushing forward.
Gotta win it! Gotta win it!
10 seconds left.
No shots!
And that's going to do it for overtime. Neither team able to get that game-winning goal, and this one's going to end in a draw. So Tampa's got to be happy with the result. The Fighting Knights, not so much. They started down in this game, ended up taking the lead, and then gave it up towards the end of regulation. Final score here, Tampa Spartans 2, Fighting Knights 2. Fighting Knights now 9-1-1 in the season, 5-1-1 in conference. Spartans 4-3-2, 3-2-2 in conference. So a draw here today. Hard-fought game between these two teams. However, neither able to break through in the end. So on behalf of everyone here at the Lynn Sports Network, my name is Matt Mesmero saying thank you for tuning in today and enjoy the rest of your weekend.